Hi guys, welcome to another day in my life. Today is the first day of me getting back on track. I haven't been feeling like myself over the past few days. I started doubting myself and felt like I'd given up. It seemed like I wasn't capable of doing what needed to be done. Well, those moments are inevitable and they pass, so deep breath. Slowly but surely, let's get back into a routine. I skipped about 3 weeks of the gym because I was sick, and I decided to ease back in with simple home workouts. I don't feel ready to go to the gym yet, so I'm not pushing myself until I am. I've learned that being too hard on myself only leads to more discouragement and harm to my mental state. The same applies to my eating habits. After many years of trying to lose weight, I finally can say that I'm in a good place with food. Even if I'm not perfect all the time, I allow myself to make those unhealthy food choices occasionally. And that has completely changed the way I view food now. I don't think I would ever go back to restricting myself. It feels much healthier to make a conscious choice every time. Because sometimes you want to relax and enjoy a piece of cake or chips or whatever it is you like, and not to obsess or blame yourself afterwards. Hi guys, I hope you're doing well. I thought I would just sit down and do a little catching up with you and tell you what's been going on with me in the last couple of days. I think the last almost a week or so, I was feeling very hormonal and vulnerable. That kind of took me off track a little. So I was trying to take it slow and really be compassionate with myself. I was trying to be very understanding and kind of blame all the thoughts in my head on hormones. It was working till a certain point, but then it kind of didn't. So at this moment, I should just work with my head again and put all the things in its places. I am planning a good journaling session. I'm actually going to use my video when I was talking about getting back on track and procrastination. I'm gonna use it as a guide. I'm actually curious how that will go using my own video. And I hope that will help me be more motivated to go and sit with my stuff, because it gets tiring sometimes. Unfortunately, this is the way it works. If you have to shift something in your head, you have to go and do this over and over again. It's not like you've understood something and it sticks with you forever. You have to do this many times, like a lot of times over and over again, to actually accept this and start believing it. So this is what I'm gonna do. To be honest, I'm getting a little tired of this self-doubt thoughts in my head, and I don't know, I feel like I'm afraid to make a mistake again, and this is something I thought I was getting better at. In the moment when you're trying to work on something like, I don't know, being more self-accepting or whatever it is, it might feel like you are stuck and nothing is helping. But from my own experience, I have to say that if you really try hard and work on it consistently, it will stick. And it is actually possible to change your mindset about certain things. You just have to be really consistent with it. And the weirdest thing, you don't even understand when this happens. Like, this shift is so invisible. Like, it just stops being something that concerns you, and yeah, it just disappears. You don't get any reward or anything. It just stops bothering you. So that's what I'm gonna do. I feel like it's now time to get out of this state. Even though I do understand this was an important time for me. I mean, when it's that time of the month, I really understand that I need to be more sensitive with myself and with my body and just really let myself rest. I don't know, it may be silly to some people, but I'm very sensitive to this stuff. My body really reacts in a vulnerable, emotional way to this hormone changes, and this is something I'm just accepting, and I'm trying to learn how to live with this more peacefully and how to control this, not to really go into negative thinking all the time. Right now, I'm in a moment in my life when there is a lot of self-criticizing and uncertainty, so there is really a lot of place for me to go into my head and doubt everything that I do and feel bad about myself. I'm just gonna take this time as time to reflect and to think about it. Okay, I think that's enough of talking. Okay, let's go journal. I feel like I'm getting better. I'm not done yet with the journaling, but I definitely felt like I need a tiny little break. So I'm just gonna make some coffee and decaf. I'm trying to stay away from caffeine. I feel like I'm getting somewhere and it feels nice. I feel much more motivated and I feel like my head is more clear at this point. You just sit down and look at the reality and you will have to accept it anyway. And all you get to choose is your actions, and that makes me feel so much lighter. So that is very nice. I have a couple of things that I want to do today, but the most important thing is editing a video for today. However, I'm not sure yet if I'm gonna be brave enough to upload it. I'll just have to see after the editing what it looks like and then decide. Another thing would be like a good planning session. I think that will be a good start after this kind of slower time I took. I don't want to call it a break, but well, okay, it was a couple of procrastinating days, so I think it will be nice after getting some motivation to really go through some things and really understand when and what I want to do with stuff. And yeah, feel lighter, feel fresh. Let's get some coffee. Light bulb in the corridor died. So this is what we're dealing with on day to day. So I decided to put on a little light for you to see me. Me and Bonnie were going on a walk. She was patiently waiting. We are having the first day of snow today, so I'm going to check it out with fun.